What's up, everybody? Welcome to the ReCoop. I'm your host, Cooper Daniels, and today's Monday, 45 minutes later than we're supposed to start. I'm sorry, folks. I'm sorry. I got wrapped up on Twitter. I didn't want to get out of bed. These are my excuses. I had somebody tell me last night that people that are late, some people call them optimists because they believe that they can fit in a whole bunch of things, but they don't make it on time. And I love that interpretation. But the truth is, I didn't want to get out of bed and I got wrapped up on Twitter. So let's just be honest about things, folks. That's the name of the game, right? That's the name of my game. That's what I'm trying to do. What's up? How's everybody doing? Exciting day, isn't it? A lot of times in this life, something that a lot of these YouTubers and a lot of these crypto influencers like to do is they like to take victory laps and they like to say when they're right. And that's something that I very rarely do. I don't take victory laps, but I had somebody push back on me the other day when I posted, hey, everybody, be careful about your leverage. You know what I mean? Tend to your loans, especially if you're using something like ALGO as collateral and borrowing USDC. And I had somebody tell me that I had a dark passenger, like I'm Dexter, that I'm too pessimistic. And I was like, well, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that crypto's wild and they could dip this even further. And then within 24 hours, it could pump right back up. And that's exactly what the market did. Another thing that I've done over the last few years has been in altcoin communities, pronouncing that Bitcoin is something that we should all be exposed to at the very least. I always would get a little bit of pushback on that. But it looks like maybe a little bit of Bitcoin exposure at this moment was a good idea. How the hell are you guys doing? Let's check the chat. Because I'm 45 minutes late today, I've got to cut this one a little short today. So let's just blaze through, have some fun. We all know the news. We all know what's going down. Good morning, Animal Style. Thanks for showing up. How's it going, Marine? Thank you for coming in. Good morning, Fred. How are you? Fred from GORA NETWORK. GORA Oracle, decentralized Oracle with the home base on Algorand, cross-chain, doing big things. Dennis, hello, Coop. How have you been? Well, hello, Dennis. I've been pretty good. I feel pretty good. Do you guys feel pretty good? I feel pretty good. Great. Ready to hit the gym soon, and I saw you on Twitter. Well, there you go, man. I'm glad you made it. And we got Caleb Howdy from LibertyBear.algo. What's up, Caleb? How are you doing, man? So good to see you in here. Caleb, I definitely know Liberty Bear, but I haven't seen you in the chat on the show. So welcome. Maybe I have a couple of times, but it hasn't been a regular occurrence. So it's good to see you here, man. So, okay, what do we have going on? I haven't looked at the traditional markets at all, so I don't know what's going on over there. I have looked at the Bitcoin price and the Algo price specifically. And I saw that Bitcoin crossed 45. I don't know, is it holding? And I saw that Algo bounced back from like 16 and back over 19. So that took back its losses. It cleared out a bunch of our friends, and now it's back right to where it was. And then anybody that was like, oh shit, this is going further and shorted it, they got cleared out as well. So I hope you feel bad about your... No, I don't. I want you to feel good. I hope you played that well, is what I really hope. All right, let's just dive in. Let's check the news. What do we got? We got CNBC here. Let's just go to CNBC real quick, see what the stock market's doing, and continue on. All right, so we're going to share the screen. If anybody is paying close attention on Twitter, you know that I have started a new show. It's called Outside or Outsider. I don't know if it's going to be outside information or if it's going to be called Outsider Information, but I'm developing a new show. And right now it's exclusively on my Patreon, providing some value for those people that are over there trying to support me the most. So if you would like to take part in the building of my new regular weekly show that I'm going to do for the weekends called Outside Information or Outsider Information, it's going to be a 20-minute or less show. So it's going to be a quicker, easier to digest show. And I'm going to develop it in there with input from my friends. So that might be fun for you to do. Maybe I'll provide a link at some point, but probably not today. We don't have time for that today. All right. So first, let's go to CNBC. Let's go back here, make sure we're sharing. I appreciate all of you that are continuing to support the show and do all the things. Make sure you like this video. Go on Twitter. Make sure you like me. Just like me, folks. I just want you to like me. Isn't that the truth? Isn't that the sad fucking truth? I need to do better at that. Actually, I need to improve. In 2024, I'm going to make more people dislike me. I feel like I actually dedicated 2023 to that. Anyways, moving on. Let's go. Let's see. Let's refresh this page here. ETF Edge with Kathy Wood. She's ready to go. Okay, the stock market is, well, the NASDAQ said, yeah, baby, let's go. The NASDAQ is up 1.5%. The Russell 2000 is up over 1%, and the Dow is sideways. So we're feeling good. What's the news? Why did the NASDAQ pump? Boeing shares tumble after panel blows out mid-flight. Oopsies. Usually that's a time to buy something like that. You know, Boeing's not going anywhere, folks. And when they take it, but did they tumble? We're not even going to look into it because we don't care that much. Tiger Woods and Nike, their partnership is over after 27 years. The 10 years falling. NVIDIA feels good. Look at you, NVIDIA. Is that? Yes, Boeing. So there you go. Down 6%. To levels not seen. Okay, so it did actually tumble a bit. It really did kind of take a hit. It's bouncing back. You're late. You're already late, and it's been only a couple hours. All right. Okay, the Switch 2 is coming out this year. I just bought my kid a PlayStation 5, so no Switch 2 for you. But I do want to play that new Mario game. I actually like the Mario game. So I got a little kid. He'll grow into a Switch. I'll have that in no time. All right. Bitcoin climbs back above 45,000 as investors await ETF decision this week. Jim Cramer. NVIDIA is still undervalued, even as stock jumps 4% to new all-time high. So everybody, it's time to short NVIDIA. When Jimmy says it, no, don't do that. But or maybe do that actually, but don't do it because I told you to. All right. So, remember this ticker from back in the day, a few years ago, Nicola. It's at 80 cents. I remember that being much more than 80 cents. I never bought that crap, but maybe some of you did. Hopefully you didn't hold it. All right. So I guess we'll look at the, Bloomberg headlines just for shits and giggles. Boeing slumps after panel blowout leads to partial 737 grounding. Okay. Make sure we're all sharing this stuff. Yeah. Sweet. Big tech is leading the stock rebound. It's dicey this year. It's hard to know what's going on. All right. Bitcoin retakes 45. We just talked about that. Elon Musk's drug use is the latest headache for Tesla's board. I think Elon responded to this Wall Street Journal. This was a Wall Street Journal story, I believe, at first. And like that, it's a hit piece, and they've been drug testing him. But I know that he's publicly discussed his like ketamine use and things like that. So who knows? Good luck, man. Good luck. Some people think that you're the only thing propping up civilization. If you believe that Elon Musk is the only thing in between civilization and destruction, and you're right, we're in big fucking trouble. All right. Series of errors left Biden in the dark about Austin for 4 days. Okay, BlackRock and ARK file amended forms and final push for Bitcoin ETFs. Man, isn't it nice, though, to have a little bit of excitement? Isn't it nice? I feel like it's nice that we have a little bit of excitement. And when that happens, you know Gary's coming back with his backhand. Gary's coming through. He's going to do something. Maybe not to Bitcoin. Maybe not to Bitcoin. All right. Okay, enough, right? We don't care anymore. Let's go to CoinDesk and see what Peter Thiel is yammering about now that he owns CoinDesk. Oh, shnikes. Oh, man. Oh, buddy. My little 43,000, my little $100 buy at 43,000 feels a little inadequate right now. I should have just kept on. I was going to be like, oh, I'll just buy $100 pieces through the chop. And now I'm a little, there probably will still be chop. Will there? Will there be chop? Will there be chop, folks? I want more. Are your bags packed? I feel it. I feel the FOMO. Mysterious 1.2 million Bitcoin transaction to Satoshi Nakamoto sparks speculations. It sure does. And what does that mean? Because it came from somebody that bought those 20s, like 7 Bitcoin and just sent it to old Toshi. How about, why doesn't anybody send $27 million to the Coop Toshi wallet? Why doesn't anybody do that? Nobody ever does that. That man is in, Devin is lost in Latin America. There's no way he would sell. Anyways, but yeah, it came from Binance, and we all know that the United States government is monitoring everything that happens at Binance. So they are definitely aware of who sent $1.2 million worth of Bitcoin and growing, by the way. $1.2 million and growing of Bitcoin to Satoshi Nakamoto's wallet. People are thinking that this is potentially a way to get him on, getting him in trouble with the IRS. I don't really know that law very well. I don't know if it's actually in effect immediately. I don't know a lot about it. I don't know if just a simple transaction like that is applicable, but I don't know. Anybody that's been following me closely has been watching the show. I'm pretty convinced that, well, for one, we did see him. I didn't see it, but it did appear. I saw a clip of Natalie Brunell, who actually came on the show. Natalie Brunell was talking to Hal Finney's wife, and she discussed the pain, the speculation of him being Satoshi has caused her and her family. And frankly, I've actually never thought that Hal Finney was indeed Satoshi Nakamoto. Now, I believe that he probably knew who Satoshi was. He was the first person to receive a Bitcoin transaction. So they clearly, whoever Satoshi is, clearly admired him and most likely was a colleague. Anyways, we're not going to sit here and speculate about who Satoshi is, but I do have a feeling that it is a United States citizen. So maybe that speculation is it, but really, are they trying to flesh him out here? I don't like it. Because because then you start thinking, well, does the United States government think that it's a liability that nobody knows who controls that wallet for the stability of the markets? Because in the end, with all what, let's say, if you read the white paper, if you know the obvious leanings of Satoshi Nakamoto, I doubt. Maybe this is something that he likes. Maybe he thinks that the U.S. government and these BlackRock and etc. is a good thing. But doesn't it seem unlikely that he thinks that the capture of Bitcoin by the United States government is a good thing, and then he just dumps it on BlackRock's head and everybody else's? I don't know. That's all just me talking to my friends, not live on Twitter and YouTube, because it's all bullshit, really. Okay. Bitcoin ETFs, the bull case. Bitwise tops Bitcoin ETF low fee table while Grayscale bets on size. Yeah, I saw something like BlackRock and Van Eck BlackRock starting at 0.2% fee, and then it will escalate to 0.3. I think Van Eck said 0.25, if I remember correctly. And then Grayscale's at 1.5%. But maybe there's something to do with the fact that, let's read about it. Okay, let's see what we got. I'm not just yammering to the thing. Okay. Just one potential spot Bitcoin ETF issuer has set a management fee above 1%, as many of the others are asking for less than 0.5%. Yep. Okay, 2 days before the SEC is expected to approve one or more U.S. spot Bitcoin exchange traded funds. The potential issuers are disclosing an important, if not the most important detail about their product, the fee. Some 13 proposed ETFs are awaiting SEC approval, yada, yada. Let's just get to the numbers. Crypto native fund manager Bitwise is charging the least at 0.24%. Good for you, Bitwise, for undercutting everybody and being, the OG in the space after a 6-month period of no fees. So initially, for the first 6 months, put your money in there, baby. No fees. And then after the 6 months, they're going to have the smallest fee. Though some of its rivals aren't far off. ARK and 21 Shares plan to charge 0.25%. Van Eck also lists at 0.25%, and Franklin at 0.29%. BlackRock, the world's largest asset manager, sets its fee at 0.3%, lower than some experts had expected, given its size and reputation. Could have allowed it to charge more. I believe they're even starting at 0.2%, is what I read on Twitter. But of course, large institutions are going to feel more comfortable with BlackRock even though they're using Coinbase as their custodian like most others. Life just got a lot tougher for everyone else. Oh, okay, because of BlackRock's pricing. Fidelity set its fee at 0.39%, but you know what? I got to give some credit to Fidelity. You got to give credit to Fidelity. They have been early on Bitcoin. They've been mining Bitcoin for a long time, and they're actually the custodian for the Bitcoin. So honestly, I would go. I'm not getting anywhere near these ETFs personally. You do, dog. But why am I talking like that? But yeah, I would say that if I were going BlackRock versus Fidelity, I would definitely go Fidelity. Valkyrie and Hashdex are much higher. Like Bitwise, most of the issuers plan to offer reduced fees for a fixed period. One standout is Grayscale, which wants to convert its Grayscale Bitcoin Trust into an ETF. It plans to charge at the high end of range 1.5%. While this is lower than the trust management fee of 2%, and there's a potential to waive the fee, it might not be enough to compete with the other applicants. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing and how they think that can. Hard to imagine advisors picking a 1.5% ETF. Grayscale, however, has heft in another category that matters greatly in the ETF world: size. It already has more than $27 billion of assets under management, which gives it a huge advantage compared to the others, which have zero. So there also is probably some repercussions about cashing out of the Grayscale ETF, right? Tax implications that people, so trapping them a little bit with these high fees. Do your own research on all that. Okay. Solana, meme coins see 80% price drop after December frenzy. The VCs got their bag, baby. Hopefully retail played it well. Usually the idea is to attract all of that, what you saw, so that they can exit. And it looks like they've exited. I hope you exited before them. The Solana ecosystem. The Solana ecosystem boomed in December as Bonk tokens started a multi-week run of over 1,000%. I have some Bonk, actually. I own Bonk because of the generosity of people in the Solana ecosystem. When they gave it to me, I think it was worth $30, and I just looked yesterday, and it was down to 15. So that's lost, a lot. Got cut in half. Dog with Hat. How's Dog with Hat doing? Jesus. A frenzied demand for meme coins issued on the Solana network seems to have fizzled in the past week as newer tokens fail to gather a meaningful community and prices of recent favorites continue to plunge. Don't you think, though, by the way, folks, I mean, Solana has been on a parabolic run. Maybe it withstands what is potentially going to happen to altcoins. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that this Bitcoin, if this really takes off, that it's going to bring altcoins with it initially? Because it seems to make sense that if Bitcoin is going to truly take off the way we think, a lot of people are going to cash out of these tokens that they got, like a Solana that they just got major returns on, and they're going to turn and they're going to swap that to Bitcoin to ride the new Bitcoin wave. And then once they make that money over there and they feel like Bitcoin is topped a little bit, then they'll start buying underpriced assets that that have fallen. Isn't that the game? Isn't that how that works? Please. because of my Solana. Isn't it crazy though? This is why you shouldn't listen to me about trading, because I'm such a little emotional bag of nuts that I have the smallest little short on Sol, and I would just, burn the market so I can be right about that. It's insignificant and it's all a joke. Okay. Other lesser known tokens, PopCat and Chippy, two cat themed tokens, are down more than 90% since lifetime peaks, although their communities still continue to hope for a revival. The Solana ecosystem boomed in December as Bonk tokens started a multi-week run over 1,000%. This seemingly kickstarted activity on the network, yada, 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 yada. All right. I like Solana. It's all good. I just think it's overpriced and manipulated. It's okay. North Korean hacking group Lazarus withdraws 1.2 million of Bitcoin from the coin mixer. All right, let's look at the block real quick, and we'll look at prices. Okay. Holy shit. Look at that. Within 5 minutes. Not even 5 minutes. Yeah, 5 minutes. Now Bitcoin's testing 47. Hell yes. And by the way, Solana's going back to 100. Everything's pumping. The whole market is pumping right now. The whole market is pumping. There is some activity. Let's look. It's going to be fun to see the volume. All right. So Bitfinex will remove products and services from some UK customers. Be careful about FOMO, folks. Be careful about FOMO, especially in alts right now. Spot Bitcoin ETFs may bring 50 to 100 billion of inflows in 2024. Oh my God, folks. I mean, right now, are we in Rumorville? And is Wednesday the news? This is so complicated. You got to hedge your risk here. Because there is euphoria in the market in this moment. And I'm here for it. I like the euphoria because I do have those diamond hands. I hate saying that type of shit. All right. So, let's see. VanEck seeds potential spot Bitcoin ETF with 72.5 million, while Bitwise lines up 200 million of interest. I mean, if it's true that BlackRock has $2-3 billion lined up to go in, and that's not just rotation from self-custody, and that is actually new money coming in, can you imagine what's about to happen to the Bitcoin price? Fuck. Don't you wish you had more? I wish I had more right now. Thank God I have some. All right. Yeah, you see my brain? It's like working right now about what I need to do. All right, so let's go to CoinMarketCap. Okay, say what you want to say is the only thing not pumping right now. Solana is up 3%. Greed is going down, which is interesting. But this is when the market was just tumbled, right? So this is probably not updated. Tomorrow we will see a much different fear and greed index. Today, that's old news. Okay, Bitcoin is correcting back down. It doesn't want 47 yet, but the volume is okay. It's not that high actually. It's at 36 in the last 24 hours. Ethereum is muted. But look, Bitcoin's up over 5% in the last 24 hours. Ethereum's up almost 4%. Alts are definitely not really. Solana's up 4%, but down 8.5% over the last 7 days. So the majors have been at the very least green for the last week. But then if you get down here to things like BNB, Solana, and XRP, the wind has definitely left the XRP sales. That's down 7.5% over the last 7 days. Cardano is bouncing back a bit, but still heavily down over the last 7 days. Avalanche down. Polkadot down. These guys that got some good energy recently are falling. Polygon down 17% is, underperforming all the majors, all the top alts in the last week. Stacks, shit, hits $2. Look at that, man. Filecoin taking a dip, 25% over the last week. Somebody knows something, folks. Somebody knows something. Filecoin is a major, major target of the SEC. It's one of their first targets, I believe, which could potentially start their attack on specific cryptocurrencies. If you're looking for a little bit of FUD in the euphoria, I think Filecoin is in trouble, and it's clear that it's leading the way in pain. Hedera doesn't feel great. It's down 8.5%, but it's, it's coming. The ship is being raised with the market. Thorchain backing, or, popping back up a bit. Algorand looking for 20 cents again, actually outperforming its friends, even ahead of, say, the Soul Killer, according to all the soul pumpers from 3 weeks ago. Bunch of bought and paid for shills. All right. Nobody cares about Sui anymore. Nobody cares about you, Sui. Just kidding. I don't know. I think maybe some of you do care about Sui. Seems like it's good tech. I don't know. I haven't dived in. I haven't dived in. I haven't Devin. Devin, are you here? I'm here. That's not even how he talks. Okay. Let's go check out. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for the big Algorand community coin competition? Because I'm looking at the leaderboard and it doesn't look like the Coop community is ready. All right, let's see what's going on. Let's get off of this page. Polka Gold pushing down a bit. Orange loves red. Orange loves red. Orange heart red. Meta's pumping. Look at you, baby. Bank, meme coin Bank is also doing well. Polka Gold, the number 2, overtakes DFly as the number 2 token on Algorand. Polka Gold, ran by what seems like big bagged Polkadot holders, only exclusively on Algorand. I think the problem with why they would do that was to get Polka Gold, get the Polkadot name in the Algorand community, a bit of marketing maybe, but also because they don't really have like a single chain where they can all kind of collate around or congregate around in the Polkadot community. There's no like meme coin activity at all. They can't do it. I guess they could try to do it on Moonbeam, and maybe they are. I have no idea, but nobody cares. Algorand, actually, there is energy for these types of coins and these types of tokens, really. There's actual energy and buyers for this type of stuff. So, look, they're being persistent. They have nearly $700,000 of stable TVL, a nearly $4 million market cap, and $77,000 in 24-hour volume. So, look, I don't know the people behind it. I don't know their actual intentions, but their persistence is admirable. And they're certainly creating a scenario where people feel like, damn it, I've been looking at this thing only go up. Be careful though, folks. I mean, it's an Anon group. We have no idea what their intentions. Polka Gold does not exist in the Polkadot community. If it were more cross-chain, it would make more sense to me, I guess. Is it bringing people over from the Polkadot community? I mean, if it is, that's interesting. They get to see the speed and the activity that is happening over here in the Algorand DeFi community, which is incentivized and And there's buyers, there's people. All right. So enough on that. DeFi is down in the last 24 hours, down over 6%. They're coming with their web wallet soon. You know, frankly, it is, wallet tokens are a bit like, okay, well, what does it do? Obviously, if you hold enough DeFi, then you get better swaps on their within their wallet. But the issue is that aggregators exist now. Alamex, which is rebranding to Compex, that's also a very good aggregator. Folks has its own aggregator, you know. So Deflex is a technology that DeFi created with Alamex, I believe, and now that's other people can use that. So it becomes a thing where does the value come from with the DeFi token? That's what's holding that back, because I'd be much more excited about it if I really felt that I had a good grasp on why the DeFi token will have more utility and become more useful. I would be more excited about DeFi because I love the team. I love the wallet. If you're new to Algorand, the DeFi wallet is a fantastic wallet, and they're solving a major issue after the mALGO fiasco of 2023. And they're getting a browser wallet going right now, an extension wallet. Did I just get that wrong? Sorry, guys. Vestige, another great aggregator, by the way, on the site that we're on right now is also a great aggregator. So, you know, they're there. Opal is, you know, it's staying above 10 cents, 11 cents. It's above 11 cents. We all know what has been going on with Opal moving to Arbitrum. But these markets are going to stay supported until they have fully moved to Arbitrum. So you have a much easier, especially if you're an Algorand and you still believe in the project, you still have a much easier way to and cheaper way to get exposure to Opal. GORA, a friend of the show, is pushed down over the last 24 hours, but looks like they had some good energy recently, up 10%. Or down 10%, but it's almost 29 cents. And last we looked, it was around 25. Coop coin is hanging out above 3 cents. And look at that. We still got the almost $200,000 worth of stable TVL. We got the 23,000 in volume. But Akita's above there, man. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about this community competition. People know how to get me interested. Give me a little competition, and I get a little excited. Have I mentioned that I won the Algo Hour Fantasy Football League? So, folks, I don't know if you remember, but I had Ibu and Benedetto on the show last week. And by the way, I want to mention on Thursday, I will be having Kevin and Jonty K from Algo Foundry, Messina Bridge. Messina has a liquid staking option that competes. Let's call it competes, since the word is competition, that competes with Folks Finance's G Algo. So what I'm saying about this right now, the Folks Finance, they will be on the show Thursday. So you're going to learn more about mALGO and what the benefits are of participating in Algorand decentralized governance using mALGO. Okay, there are specific benefits to using that opposed to GAlgo. Now, whether you like one or the other means nothing to me. But what does mean something to me is that you know what your options are. All right. And you're going to find out more about mALGO on Thursday on the show live. I'll have Jonty and I'll have Kevin breaking down all of the things, and we'll get all of your questions answered. And also, before sign up ends, I will spend pretty much an entire show really kind of breaking it down from my opinion, what both offer and what your options are, or even not. I'll give you the option of not participating in governance at all. And maybe what are the benefits of that? So I'll give you hopefully a well-rounded perspective on Algorand governance, the pitfalls of each, the benefits of each, and all of that crap, right? So we'll do that. We'll do that probably at some point this week, and it'll be fun. Okay, but with the folks finance a competition that they're doing with gAlgo pools, and the top 3 pools on Tinyman, on Pact, and on Humble, all getting boosted farm rewards. This is potentially very exciting for these smaller projects. Now, I'm not sure, by the way, if tokens like chips and Polka Gold are eligible because of their fully diluted market caps. What did I just do? Sorry. Where is their fully diluted market cap? Because this seems to be their fully diluted market cap. So chips is eligible. So we guys, maybe this is not exciting at all. Is chips doing it? I guess some of it's locked. Polka Gold. So that is the fully diluted market cap. Okay. So these both are eligible. So is DFly. So every ASA is eligible. Except for Opal. And GORA. And Go Mint. And Votecoin. And whatever the hell that is. And Planets. That's not available. Okay, so most ASAs are available. All right. Well, we'll see. It'd be a bummer to see chips and Polka. I mean, obviously, I'm biased towards things like Coop and Akita and Peps because it seems like the spirit of the competition should be about homegrown community tokens, incentivizing participation in those homegrown community. And chips is not a meme coin; it's an actual utility token. It's really used. And Polka Gold is from outsiders that we don't even know who they are. So, I don't know. I like competition, but I also don't like competition that I can't win. And it's not even me. I mean, like, I'm not even talking about just Coop. You know what I mean? I'm talking about Akita. I'm talking about Peps. I'm talking about Barb. I'm talking about these things that are actually cool and brought to you by the Algorand community. Like, I want to see those farms exciting. Because my whole point is that with some of these pools, if the pools are relatively small, like if you win first place on the Tinyman, Tinyman or Pact, you're getting 4 weeks of $5,000 or 5,000 algo a week farming rewards. In a smaller pool, that is going to be huge. And it's going to have an APY incentive for people to dive into your pool. And that is a wonderful marketing tool for KoopCoin and all of that. But if chips and Polka Gold, and I love chips. I have no problem with chips, no problem, and I have no problem. I mean, whatever, Polka Gold. But if they're just going to be able to, kind of dive in at the end and just take first place, all right. I don't know. I just got less excited about it. What do you guys think? Let's end there because I got to go. Let's look at the chat and then we'll go. Oh, I haven't been sharing that the whole time, guys. Fuck me. I spent so much time on Vestige. Ugh. I gotta go. Damn it. I have shit I needed to do before I went. I didn't do anything. Today's been a fail. I just wasn't sharing that whole time like a fucking cocksucker. Sorry, guys. Sorry for the language, too. This is the site we were looking at. Man. Bummer. That whole time I was on CoinMarketCap with all those stupid non-ASAs. Aw. Well, you guys are all watching my pain. You could hear me. You could hear my voice. All right. We'll do better tomorrow. Tomorrow's Tuesday, guys. It won't be Wednesday, or it won't be Monday. I forgot. I got to go. Okay, let's look at this. Is this only going to be you guys telling me that I'm not sharing? Because that's probably what it's going to be. Okay, 46.5 might be higher now. You're very likable. Thank you, Animal Style. All right, honest question. Do you like Pact? I use them for my DeFi strategy, but honestly, since when did their UI become such a mess? Well, there has been a transition period, I believe, for Pact, but I still believe in Pact. I like Pact. I've always liked that. Good morning, fellow Coops. Hello, outsider.algo. Everybody smash the like button to support Coop Stream. Thank you, Everyday Algonaut, even though I can't seem to get my sharing. Once again, I'm going to get to the bottom of this, and everyone's going to be like, you need a second screen. Hey, dickhead, if you had a second screen with the chat, you'd been able to know not 15 minutes later after doing an actually kind of interesting thing for the people you're talking to on Vestige, having an interesting conversation about it. We would have actually been able to see what you were looking at, and we would have been more invested, and it would have been more interesting. But no, we had to look at a dead screen and look at you in a little box at the bottom and just listen to your punk ass. Sorry, I'm swearing a lot today. Here's a potential interesting topic to talk about. It looks like the internet computer figured out a way to do HTTPS out calls, thus making oracles not unnecessary, I believe he's saying. Could the same be done on Algo? Anthony Pagano. Let's learn more about ICP on this show. A lot of people are excited about ICP. Let's learn more about it in the future. Good afternoon, Native. Thanks for showing up. Good morning, Fisherman. Smash the like button. Thank you. Coop, what's up, Django? Remember to share the damn stream, brah. Yep, and here we go. Anthony Pagano, the problem is that all nodes must verify the data. If everybody does the HTTP request to external web and it takes multiple seconds to respond, we cannot have each block in 3 seconds, okay? So we had Ludo coming through with some good information. Hi, Coop, GG, what's going on? Who wins tonight, Michigan or Washington? Ooh, big football tonight. Yes, I can't wait. Michigan. I have family that loves Michigan and the Michigan fans, but I got family up in Washington too, by the way. And the family up in Washington's blood. But I like Michigan. I like the Wolverines. And I like Jim Harbaugh. I'm a 49er fan. Was definitely not a Jim Harbaugh hater. The wind had not left the XRP sales, just letting all the others move so it can navigate the waters. Fair enough. You're not sharing. I know, fish. I know. ICP is definitely one of the better chains tech-wise. They're doing some innovative stuff over there. I wonder how ICP does. I wonder how Ooh, I like that every day. And so in Ludo's wallet, a wallet, one can even compare the quote from Folks Router to DFlex. That's cool. DFly IPO was the golden era. Definitely was not in on that. I know. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, he was the wrong screen. Okay, Coop, you really need a screen to see the chat. Coop, you know you're sharing CoinMarketCap. Hey, Coop, he's ignoring us. All elbow cough. You got this. Okay, late to the party, but love you, Coop. Thank you, guys. Get the tablet to see the chat. Yep, I haven't been here long, but yep. Okay, there we go. Oh, any ASA that has received grants are not allowed to enter. I love this show. Thank you, man. We still love you. Thanks. That was fine. Next time, buddy. You guys are the best. This is the year, though. Don't you feel it? I feel like the ReCoop. This is the year, 2024. I think this is the year, guys. If Algo makes it to 45 cents, I'll buy you a second screen. Pump it, folks. Pump it. I need it. Swear more. It's therapeutic. It is. Coop, I think projects who have received foundation money are ineligible. DFly has received from ventures. Okay, so no DFly. Oh, shoot. On KuCoin, BTC stuck it into 47. Let's just look. Let's go back to CoinMarketCap because seemingly I love it so much. Let's go back to my favorite site. No, that's the block. My favorite site. Let's sign off today because I got to go. But I'll be back tomorrow on time. Let's do it on time tomorrow so I have more time. 12:30 p.m. Eastern. I'll be on time tomorrow. I love you guys. But let's look. Bitcoin is right there, licking the cheek of 47,000. Love you. Love you. My wife, she bought it at like 50. When I told her, probably going to correct, sweetheart. She's like, I don't care. I'll just buy it when it does. Then it fell relatively quickly to 29. And I told her, I said, now it's at 29. And she's like, oh, fuck Bitcoin. And then it got to 17. And I was like, look, I'm going to go buy some because this feels awfully bottomy. And she's like, you and your stupid Bitcoin. No, I'm not. And I'm like, your investment thesis was I'm buying it here, but if it falls down to something under whatever, I'll just buy more. She didn't listen to herself, folks. She knows what she's doing, but she got scared because she thinks it's magic internet money. And she's not alone. And it's okay. She could still be proven right. All right, everybody. How did I do today? Did I do great? I feel like I did great. You know what I mean? Just a real great job at sharing my screen. I had fun, though. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you. Wait till BTC starts pounding 50K. And that could be happening by the time I get where I'm going today. So I appreciate you guys. Thanks for tuning in. We're live Monday through Friday. If you're new to the show, we're live Monday through Friday on X and YouTube. Make sure if you're watching on X, do the show a solid. Go over to YouTube and maybe like the stream over there and give me a subscribe. Let's get that up to 5,000, and let's get my YouTube or my Twitter or my X or whatever up to 20,000. Let's pump these numbers, folks. Let's make it happen. I'll start generating more content, more short form content. I know that that's what I need for YouTube. I started there, and then I'm now here because of time. The goal for 2024 is to make this my full-time job again. All right, everybody. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Pass. What do you mean? Tell me. 10 more minutes and we pass. Okay. All right. Thanks, guys. I'll see you tomorrow, 12:30 p.m. Eastern.